I remember back in 2019 when I first started going to the gym. Within the first few months of training, I have made good amount of progress. I have built a decent amount of muscle mass, and because of that, the best thing that has happened to me is that it actually changed my social life. I actually started making some new friends in the school and also in the gym. And I started making some senior friends also. For the first time in my life, I was going outside with them with a group, and they were like three, four girls in the group and three, four guys in the group. And we were like going outside in the ground, like playground or something. And like guys are asking me for advice, like how many push-ups do you do, or like what exercise do you do, and everything. Because I've made some like decent amount of progress, and I was a little bigger than them. I was not like too much bigger, like bodybuilder kind of stuff, but I was in my high school, so I was like boasting on them, like showing my biceps and everything. And that was a very fun experience for me 6 years ago. And I remember at that time, whenever I go into the gym, like gym receptionist and also teacher in the classroom started noticing me because I was looking very different. And for the first time in my life, I started getting more attention from people. But it could have never happened to me if I haven't decided to change myself, if I didn't become serious on becoming attractive. And for you, if you're not serious on the journey, and if you're watching this type of content just for the entertainment, just for having short term dopamine and pleasure, you're not gonna get anywhere and you're not gonna become attractive at all. So, first of all, you have to be serious on the journey to not do those bad habits, not play video games or not fuck around here and there and eating junk food and like having fun with your online friends who are not even going outside. And if you're actually serious on the journey and if you already decided to change yourself, this video is for you, because in this video I'm going to show you step by steps how you can become attractive within the next 6 months or 1 year and actually change your life. So the first step to become more attractive as a man is to build an aesthetic physique. You might have already heard about this thing about building an aesthetic body. So what is an aesthetic physique exactly look like? An aesthetic physique is kind of like a V taper where your shoulders and your upper body is bigger and wider than your waist, and you kind of like build an V taper in your body, like V shape in your body, which most of the women are more attracted to. And most men nowadays have weird body type and body structure. They have like gyno, and they have like too much belly fat, and they're built like a football with a too much waistline, and some of them are too skinny. They are built like a pencil with a skinny neck and everything. But if you want to become attractive physically, and if you want to get attention from anyone, it sounds very manipulative, but everyone is chasing that and everybody is doing that. So you might as also do that to get better in life. So first of all, you have to focus on your shoulders and your back more to increase the width of your upper body. And you can do that by training your lateral delts, like your side shoulders more and also your lats more. If you want a bigger upper body, you have to train your back and your lats more to increase the width of your body. And also we want to focus on other aesthetic muscle as well, like your upper chest, your neck, your upper traps, and also your abs, your biceps, and your quads more, which will also make us look more attractive. But most importantly, we want to focus on increasing the width of our upper body by doing some kind of exercises which specifically train our side shoulder and our lats more. And if you want me personally to help you build an aesthetic physique faster, I have made my own aesthetic body program where I give you my exact blueprint to build an aesthetic physique faster, and I have designed that program specifically for beginners. So if you're interested in that, just go right now and click on the top link in the description. Step 2: change your facial structure. We can work on our body, we can work on our physique and build more muscle mass, but we also want to change our facial structure because it is the first thing that people notice in ourselves when we meet them in real life. So that's why we want to have a good facial structure with the glowing skin and everything. So how can we do that? The main important thing is just to reduce body fat percentage. And also you have and also if you have built more muscle mass, and if you want to look more shredder, leaner, attractive, you just have to decrease your body fat percentage, and you can do that by changing your diet. And you can also change your facial structure by changing your diet as well. You will be very surprised to see the change in your facial structure and to see your jawlines and your cheekbones for the first time just by changing a few things in your diet. First of all, if you're having a bad shitty diet right now, if you like eat junk food and processed food, processed carbohydrates here and there, just first of all neglect all of that and just ditch all of that and start by having some single ingredient natural foods. And what I mean by that is you just have to rely on some natural food sources which are coming from nature, which are coming in single ingredient. Like if you eat oats right now, like they might seem healthy to you, but they are not. Like if you just check the ingredient list in that, there are hundreds of ingredients in that, and this is not good for your body. Like our ancestor would have not eat that hundreds of ingredients. They're just hunting down some animals and they're just eating that, and they are getting calories from only one single source, which is meat, or maybe some other sources like vegetables or some natural fruits or something, and they're eating that in single ingredient. They're not adding some weird chemical bonds and everything, like, and also some artificial flavoring. They're just eating something which are coming from nature. So the diet that you want to follow is ditch all of the things that you're eating right now. If you are having more than 20, 30, 50 ingredients in your diet, just ditch all of that and just eat some like few ingredients, maybe like meat, eggs, steak, and rice, and some vegetables and fruits and honey for carbohydrates, and that's it. These are some few ingredients, and you can just try out what works for you and what doesn't work for you, what is good for your digestion, for your body, and what is not good for your body. So you can just try out by adding one ingredient weekly, and you can just experiment on your body, and you will get more protein, more natural protein and natural healthy fats from it, that will help you reduce your body fat percentage, and it will also give you healthy glowing skin. And if you're having more than 20% body fat percentage, or you if you are in a obese category, and if you have like double chin faces and everything, you just have to decrease the calories for you eating right now. If you decrease the calories mostly from the carbohydrates, mostly from the vegetables, fruits, and the honey, and also some processed food, and you only eat some protein and fats like maybe meat or eggs, it will help you reduce your body fat percentage, and it will also increase your testosterone levels as well. That will help you change your facial structure in the next few months or maybe a year or two. And you will also get rid of the acne and the pimples that you are getting. And this is very simple thing, but most of the people don't even do that. This is a very simple to do, and they're just following some bullshit advice from black belt influencer, like train your eyebrows or just jawline exercises or something. They're just doing too many things, and they're not even focusing on the single best thing, and is the most important thing, which is your diet. Step 3 is grooming and hygiene, and it is the basics of looks maxing and becoming attractive. Do you remember the days on the weekends or maybe on the Monday when you shower properly and clean your body, and also you cut your nails and you have a proper haircut, beard, and everything, and you also clean your face and everything? You instantly feel good, right? You instantly feel confident, and you have like very positive energy, like you started loving yourself more, and in that way you also become more attractive because you feel happy right now, because you instantly feel happy. So what if you do that every day? What if you just shower every day and clean your body, clean your underarms or maybe like private spaces, and also cut your nails and also have a clean haircut every single day? What if you do that? You will feel confident, right? You will become more positive, and you will have like very positive thoughts about yourself. You will start loving yourself, and if you become more confident in yourself, you will instantly become more attracted towards also other people as well. And it is a very basic thing, but most of the teenagers don't even do that. They sit around all day in their shitty bedroom, like playing video games while eating some junk food and not even brushing their teeth, like having a stinky breath and everything, and then they are complaining about they are not getting more matches on Tinder and no girl were into them. Like, how would you expect someone to become attracted to you if you just don't even care about yourself? If you don't even shower every day and brush your teeth? That is the basics of becoming attractive and looks maxing. So the basics is just shower every day and clean your body and also cut your nails. Have a hairstyle which suits you better, which suits your facial structure better. Preferably have a short hairstyle which looks you like a more mature man, and have a short beard style like a dark stubborn beard style, not having a patchy beard. And also if you have a patchy beard, shave it all, you will look better in that also. And also don't forget to brush your teeth, and especially brush the back of your tongue, where most of the mucus and the stinky breath come from. Just brush the back of your tongue, especially whenever you're going outside and whenever maybe you're going on a date. But at least brush your teeth at least 2 times in a day, like in the morning and also before your bed. Step 4 is changing your mindset. The mindset is the most important thing from all of the things that we have talked about. A few days ago, I was in the gym and I was working out, and there was a skinny guy who I used to know before. Like I used to fist bump him and sometimes handshake him. I didn't even know his name. And he came up to me and he was asking me like, what exercise do you do, and what exercise, what are you training today and everything. And I asked him the same question and everything. And we were talking to each other and everything. And he was like telling me that you are very attractive, like you have built a good physique and everything, and I bet you were getting more girls, and like can you give me some advice to get more girls and everything, like how can I also get more girls like you? And he was like a skinny guy studying in the college or something. And you know what advice that I gave to him? I said just keep working on yourself, keep building more muscle mass, and also talk to more girls. Most people think that when they become more attractive, the girls are gonna come up to them and they're gonna approach them. But that's not what the reality is. It is very rare for a girl to approach you. Like for me, like I've been to like more than like 10 gyms in my city, and I've been approached by only 3 4 girls. Like they sometimes smile at me, or they sometimes like actually directly speak to me, or they sometimes asking for my number, or like sometimes. But it's only happened to me only 3 4 times, and most of the times I go up to them and just approach them, and I confidently just ask for their number and everything. And for that guy, he was very needy, and he was like giving me some ick kind of energy that he's very desperate for girls. So that's why he was not getting it. But when you change your mindset and you actually start seeing yourself as a very attractive and also kind of like high value, like who's worthy of everything in life, you will start becoming actually more attractive. And there was a point in my life 2 years ago when I was at the same situation. I have made some progress. I was attractive, like I have built some decent amount of muscle mass, but I was still struggling with getting girls. I was like very anxious when approaching them and everything. But when I approached like 10, 20 girls in a row, I actually started seeing myself as a very attractive guy. Like because they were very receptive to me and they were like giving me Instagram and everything. They were also complimenting me for my physique and everything. And I started seeing myself as a very attractive kind of man. Like I'm also a high value man and I have standards to date girls and everything. So you just have to change your mindset and see yourself as higher value man, higher than other people. And it sounds very arrogant or a different term to say, but you just have to see yourself as higher than other people. And if you just see yourself as a higher value man, then when approaching a girl or talking to girls, you will not be needy or some like giving the ick to the girl, and you will actually come across to her as a very attractive kind of man. And that's what girls are more attracted to. And you don't have to purposefully sit around and see yourself as a high value man and everything, like busy man and everything. You just have to chase the mission in real life. You just have to set a goal for yourself, set maybe a career goal or business goal or something, and actually obsess with that. Actually obsess with that goal and just chase your goal. Because when you chase your goal and when you not give a shit about any other girl, like random girl, that girl will actually chase you and you were chasing that mission. But you still have to approach them, you still have to talk to them, but you still kind of like not giving a shit about them, you because the most important thing is your mission, your goal in your real life. And that is the mentality that I want to give you to become a strong and a worthy man. And this is all in this video. I hope you have liked it. The top link in the description is my aesthetic body program. Just go and check out that right now. Goodbye.